Today we will discuss about the physical properties of aldehydes and ketones. Physical properties. Physical properties. Physical properties. Physical properties. Number one. Formaldehyde is a gas, while all members of aldehyde series, all other members of aldehyde series are liquids. First one. Second one, ketones are liquids, while higher members are solids. Ketones are fruity smell, while aldehydes have irritating odors. Then aldehydes and ketones are higher boiling points than corresponding hydrocarbons, but lower boiling points than corresponding alcohols. It is due to the lower polar carbonyl group. Aldehyde ketones contains carbonyl group, that is CO group, which is a polar group, polar in nature. The polarity of carbonyl group is less as compared to the hydrogen bond strength, which is formed by an alcohol. Alcohols form hydrogen bonding, while lower aldehydes and ketones also forms hydrogen bonding, but higher aldehydes and ketones do not. So the less polarity nature of less polar character of CO group, due to the less polar character of the CO group, that is carbonyl group, aldehydes and ketones are lower boiling point than corresponding alcohols. Then lower aldehydes and ketones are soluble in alcohol due to hydrogen bond formation. This is regarding the physical properties of aldehydes and ketones. Then come to the chemical properties. Chemical properties. Both aldehyde, the first member of aldehyde is your HCHO. Second member of aldehyde is acetaldehyde, that is CH3CHO. First ketone is your CH3COCH3. First one is your formaldehyde. Second one is your acetaldehyde. Third one is your acetone. Out of these three, which one is more reactive and why? All these contains carbonyl group, that is CO group. Formaldehyde can be represented as HCOH. Acetaldehyde can be written as CH3C double bond O single bond H. Acetone can be represented as CH3 single bond C double bond O single bond CH3. As CH3, as all they contain CO group, which is called carbonyl group. In a carbonyl group, carbon atom carry fractionally positive charge delta plus, while the oxygen atom carry fractional negative charge delta minus. For this reason, carbonyl group is a polar group. So, and considering the chemical behavior of the compounds, formaldehyde contains carbonyl group, both aldehydes and ketones, all they contains carbonyl groups, and generally they show nucleophilic addition reaction, as it contains a double bond. Out of a double bond, one is sigma, other one is pi. Whenever addition reaction takes place, pi bond easily ruptures. Out of a double bond, one is sigma, another is pi bond. Whenever addition reaction takes place, this pi bond easily ruptures or easily breaks to form a sigma bond. So all the exhibits or aldehydes or ketones, both aldehydes and ketones exhibit addition reaction, and this type of addition reaction is called nucleophilic addition reaction. Here the attacking reagent is a nucleophile. Nucleophiles means nucleus loving substances. As carbon atom carries positive charge, so the nucleophile must carry negative charge. So it will attack to the carbonyl carbon atom, and there is a product is formed. So this type of reaction is called nucleophilic addition reaction. Nucleophilic addition reaction means here the attacking reagent is a nucleophile. Here nucleophile attack the positively charged carbonyl atom to get the product. So this type of reaction is called nucleophilic addition reaction. So first example is nucleophilic addition of HCl. Addition of hydrogen cyanide. Addition of HCl. Number 1, addition of HCl, hydrogen cyanide. Aldehydes and ketones react with HCl to form corresponding cyanohydride. When an aldehyde reacts with HCl, then aldehyde cyanohydride is formed. When a ketone reacts with HCl, then a ketone cyanohydride is formed. Then what is aldehyde? Suppose formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is your H, single bond C, double bond O, single bond H. Acetaldehyde is your Ca3, single bond CO, single bond H. Acetaldehyde plus HCl. Suppose you add acetaldehyde with HCl, then you will get here carbon atom carries fractional positive charge, oxygen atom carries fractional negative charge. In HCl, hydrogen atom carries fractional positive charge, Cl carries fractional negative charge. Here the attacking reagent is a nucleophile. So here Cl minus is a nucleophile. It will attack the carbonyl carbon atom while the H plus comes to the oxygen atom. As a result, this double bond polarize or breaks to form CH3, single bond C, single bond Cl, single bond OH, single bond H. It is your acetaldehyde cyanohydride. Acetaldehyde cyanohydride. It is your acetaldehyde. So when aldehyde reacts with HCl, then aldehyde cyanohydride is formed. If you take acetaldehyde, then you get acetaldehyde cyanohydride. Similarly, if you take acetone, formula for acetone is your CH3, single bond C, double bond O, single bond CH3. It is your acetone or dimethyl ketone. When acetone reacts with HCl, then acetone cyanohydride is formed. Your carbonyl atom carries positive charge. It is negative, it is positive, it is negative. This negative part, that is nucleophile attack with the carbonyl carbon atom while H plus comes to this oxygen atom. As a result, CH3, single bond C, single bond Cl, single bond OH, single bond Cl3. It is your acetone cyanohydride. CYANOHYDRI. Acetone cyanohydride form. So this is about addition of HCl, the first example of nucleophilic addition reaction. Then we come to the addition of sodium bisulfite. Second one is your addition of sodium bisulfite. Sodium bisulfite. Bisulfite is your HSO3. It is your bisulfite. It is carrying negative charge, a single negative charge. SO is balancing one. So sodium is your Na. So sodium bisulfite is your NaHSO3, sodium bisulfite. Then come to the second one, addition of sodium bisulfite. Second one, that is addition of sodium bisulfite. Second one is your addition of sodium bisulfite. Addition of sodium bisulfite. Addition of sodium bisulfite. SULPHIT. Addition of sodium bisulfite. NaHSO, sodium bisulfite. Addition of sodium bisulfite. When aldehydes and ketones react with sodium bisulfite, then corresponding sodium bisulfite addition product is formed. That means when an aldehyde reacts with sodium bisulfite, then aldehyde sodium bisulfite is formed. When ketone reacts with sodium bisulfite, then ketone sodium bisulfite is formed. So aldehyde, when reacts with sodium bisulfite, and let's suppose you take acetaldehyde, your CH3 single bond C, double bond O, single bond H. It is your acetaldehyde. When acetaldehyde reacts with sodium bisulfite is your NaHSO3. In sodium bisulfite, your hydrogen atom carries positive charge and NaSO3 carries negative charge, which is called a nucleophile. So, out of the carbonyl group, carbon atom carries positive charge, oxygen atom carries negative charge. Here, hydrogen atom carries positive charge, so this hydrogen will come to this place, and NaSO3 come to this place. But you cannot write NaSO3 directly into the single bond because sodium is a monovalent atom.